we're almost there. I think. I hope so. Okay, we are at the, oh my god, there's just so many. So now it is Monday morning and we are headed over to the tour that I arranged with the driver. So we hired a driver today and he's picking us up at 8 o'clock and we're headed over to see some waterfalls and see some beautiful sights. Some of these places I've been to before, a couple of them I haven't, but this is probably a really cheap way to do a tour here. You just hire a driver. I think the cost, we're going a little bit further out, so he wanted extra for that. It would have been, I think, 1.2 million Vietnamese dong, which is roughly about $50. But now he wants another 500K for the extra distance, which I'm totally cool to pay, or we're totally cool to pay. And so now it's 1.7 mil, and 1.7 mil comes out to still less than $100. We are gonna meet in like 10 minutes or so, and then we're heading out. All right, so we're in the vehicle right now. And it's gonna be about an hour for us to get to the waterfall. The first waterfall is Pangar Waterfall. After we're done with Pangar, we're headed over to another waterfall. It's basically the Elephant Waterfall. And we'll have some coffee at a coffee shop close by. And then later we'll get some food. All right, so we're about 5 minutes out from the waterfall right now.
Dạ phải.
Mình chạy thẳng đường cờ giùm con ở dưới cái bãi đậu xe nhé.
Rồi, cảm ơn nhiều ha. Yeah. Có nhiều người không?
Dạ có.
Có ha.
All right, so we just arrived here at Pangar Waterfall, and there was a bus here. So, and they just took off. There's not a lot of tourists here because it's a bit far away. So here's the ticket to get in. It's 40,000 per person, and we had to pay for the driver as well. And I think now we're gonna kind of walk in and see how the fall looks. It should be fairly empty because there's only like 2 tour vans and then another 2 cars. One of them is ours. So it should be fairly quiet. We're tasting pepper here. This vendor sells a lot of pepper. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff actually.
Còn đây hàng của đây còn đặc biệt nữa này, nhưng mà nó không cay, nó thơm nếu mà dành cho các đồ nướng. Đồ nướng nó là vua đồ nướng.
Người ta bỏ hầm hả các bạn?
Cái này mà nướng thì không có gì bằng nó hết.
It smells good. Thêm phăng hả?
Ý chơi cơ cho cái pha chiếu.
Oh, pha chiếu. Pha chiếu gì vậy?
Pha chiếu.
Pha chiếu.
Pha chiếu.
Pha chiếu.
Pha chiếu, ok.
Cái bông.
Oh, cải hoa hả? Oh, that's the flower.
Là hạt luôn.
Đi bông.
Oh, that's the flower. Oh, okay.
Cái này người ta ướp đồ.
Hoa treo đúng rồi, rất là ngon. Nó dành để ướp đồ để nướng nha.
Đi bòi cinnamon à? Bòi Johnny bòi cinnamon cái.
Cái này ký bán sao đấy?
Dạ, một lạng 100.000.
100.000.
Một lạng nha.
100 gram 100.000.
That's good pepper stuff. I think I'm gonna get some later. Yeah. Bòi à, tăng hải bòi cái kia. Yeah, bòi cái kia.
Bòi chỉ cả.
Bòi vẹt tẹt. Cái cải cống họ.
Một cái chọi tiểu đấy, một cái chọi tiểu, trả lời cả tiểu lên leo.
Cái hả?
Chính
em mà hả? Yeah.
Chú tí. Thì nó còn bù đi cho bù.
Wow.
Robusta, mix hai
nhau.
nhau.
Phải à? Okay. Bao nhiêu vậy?
Cái này 600 một ký.
600 một ký. This is the stairs to go down to where the waterfall is, which is down that way. And yeah, last time I came there wasn't anybody, but definitely there's more people here today. Wow, honestly, like it's been I think 3 years since I've last been here. They really decked out this place. It looks really nice. It looks freaking amazing. It's really nice. Nice seeing that it's gotten a bit more popular. You got a big old Buddha here. This Buddha wasn't here last time I was here. Yeah, 3 years ago, wasn't here. But it's pretty cool. At my house, yeah. All right, so I'm walking a little bit further ahead because I want to see how much further it is. Because I told the uncles and the aunts, it's like, it's maybe like, 2-3 minutes walk. I don't really remember how long it took last time. But there was a little tram that came up and they were offering rides down there for 15,000. And they weren't interested, but I think I hear it. I hear the waterfall. and it's not that far away. So to me, it's not worth it to do that. It's a nice little walk. It's nice to stroll. Maybe coming back up, we'll have, you know, it's probably better to have somebody drive you up because it is a little bit of an incline, but we're almost there, I think. I hope so. Okay, we are at the, oh my God, there's just so many vendors here these times. Obviously, there's a little bit more tourists around than previously, but yeah, it's kind of weird having the cafe right there, but it's good business for them because it's right next to the waterfall. It's a beautiful waterfall. It's really big. And then there's little roads here that take you onto here. And you can actually swim here. That's why you have seeing people in bathing suits there. You can swim here. But this is kind of how it looks. It's kind of amazing. It's really nice. This is that waterfall. Been here last time. It's really nice. It's still very, very nice. And of course, there's hardly anybody here at all. It's not very touristy. It's a bit far out from the city, and so they just don't bring tourists out here that often. Unless you actually know where you're doing and you want to come here, then you can request it, but otherwise, people don't come out here. Yeah, I can't find my uncles and my aunties. They're somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Okay, so there's like a lot of people, a lot of young people coming here. I'm shocked because last time, like I said, last time I was here, there was hardly anybody that came. It was completely empty, except for like ourselves and I think one or two other visitors, but now there's just a ton of people. Yeah, do definitely come here early if you can. Take off at your hotel or whatever at like 8 o'clock. You get here before all the crowds hit. Okay, so there's this bridge that you can walk across, and it gives you a more of a wide angle look at the waterfall. And over here, there's hardly anybody here on this side, but you can still see that there's a lot of people at the waterfall, but you can't see the people that much because some of the rocks are blocking them. Right there, I think the photos would be a little bit nicer here, I think. Actually, I know it's a lot nicer here. I just paid for the tram back up to the hill. It's 15K per person, and we had 7 people. So it's time to head up. I think it's just a little bit over 100K. That was a that was a quick ride. My uncle's trying to tip the guy. He's not taking a tip, so he's not supposed to take a tip. Anyways, want to get some pepper? I think white pepper and a little bit of coffee, because I don't really have whole coffee. And then afterwards, we're heading off to the other waterfall. It's the elephant waterfall. It's Voi. Tak Voi. The tip for this place is get here early and then leave early. Get your photos, you're soak in the beautiful waterfall, and then take off and go to the next waterfall, because it gets crowded pretty damn fast. I think when we got here, it was like 9 o'clock. By the time it got to like 9:30, it was so crowded. We just got here at the Tam Trin Coffee Experience. It's 10 10,000. It's 100,000 for the ticket to enter. 3 years ago, it was free. Didn't have to pay anything, but they obviously know that it's a pretty cool experience now. They're charging it. So 100K gets you in, but also gets you a drink as well. So you're basically paying for 100,000 for a drink, which is fine. So let's go check this place out. And this is the food and the coffee. Man, look at this damn view here. It's so freaking beautiful. You can see the pagoda, the statue of Guanyin right there. I think you need to walk down a little bit further here and then you see a little bit better view of the overall, with also the waterfall in the background. I hope the waterfall is going. I hear the waterfall. You got a whole field of like coffee and stuff like that down there. And then there's a waterfall. You can see the beginning of the waterfall over there. All right, so here's my coffee that I got for free because of the entrance fee. I got the café muy, soft like coffee, but I got it without the condensed milk because I don't like it too sweet. It's good coffee actually. It's quite good coffee. Yeah, they're kind of famous for their coffee in this area as well. All right, so we're heading downstairs into that little walkway. And if you see my other video of Dalat, you know where we're going. Here's the other section down. And once you get to the bottom of this, there's like a big patio area. We're almost down to the bottom right now. There you go. This little section here. It's a little bit more overgrown than it used to be. But I think once you get down to this side, you'll see a clear view of the waterfall. Look at this. This is one of the views of the waterfall here. See? It's a nice clear view. And then you want to go even further down. Right here. Right here is where it looks. I've decided to come down myself and take the extra flights of stairs down and see how much closer. I didn't come here last time. Ooh, wow, that's really cool here. They've got a little picture place here. Wow, this is so cool. This is really, really nice. This is really nice. Yeah. Okay. So, go down even further. I'm really kind of exploring a little bit further than I normally did before. Yeah, I think that ledge was nice enough, was good enough because. Yeah, let's see. Let's check it out. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Let's take a look around this corner here. I guess this is the tour they give you, huh? It's blocked off, so can't really see much except for like this is not like the better view. All right, so I think this is where they give you the tour of the area, the plant, the coffee and stuff like that, because there's obviously some coffee plants here. So now we're done with the cafe here and we are headed back to the city where we're gonna have lunch. We're going to this place that's a barbecue place and it's gonna take about 50 minutes to get all the way over there. Ooh, some pigeons here. Anyways, yeah, so lunch is next. It is currently 6 minutes till 12. So we should be getting there at close to 1 p.m. All right, so we're not gonna go for barbecue because that place opens at 4:30. We're gonna go get some bun gun. So we're having bun gun here. The other place we tried to get to is closed today. I didn't know that. Time for lunch. So these are the cakes. These are the bun gun. She has the batter as well as the egg in there right now. Now that's with the shrimp. And then we have some squid. Looks like they marinated the squid and the shrimp. She's pouring some new ones here. And that's the version with the beef. And the other ones are ready. Ooh, there it goes. There's the sauce for it. Jalapeno, chili peppers, xoài. Here's the shrimp, squid, and this is the combination. No, this is the beef. Rồi, cảm ơn. Nó hơi bị cay, nên cay. Một nhiều hư. Cái này thì củ bạc này, củ bạc cao cái chỗ nè, nè cái bay chỗ nè.
呢個你睇嗰隻醬能向北就會出嚟。
第一個。你ต่อไปอุ่นหนึ่งมาพี่ว่าอุ่นเจ้าหนึ่งใช่ไหมที่กระบอกเจ้าหนึ่งเนี่ยโอ้แกก็ใส่ที่เหรอที่แกก็ใส่ที่เหรอ It is the yogurt. Hoa bò chỏ. Thấy không? It's good. Đi dặn ton có cái yogurt anh sẽ tastes like Greek yogurt. So this is our final location. It's like a little garden area. And it's $680K per person. So it's 560K. So this is a garden. And here's the tickets. Yeah, so these are all concrete. These are all concrete. And these are real plants. Yeah, nè, yeah, buy the toy nè, buy concrete. Yeah. This is like a Japanese garden. So we're actually at a Japanese garden. I honestly don't know beforehand. I just knew it was a garden, but apparently it's a Japanese garden. And the Vietnamese translation of the park is Japanese garden. So you got a lot of these lanterns here lining the little trail here. These are hibiscus. They're really cool. I actually really like hibiscus flowers here. Yeah, some Japanese lanterns here. Yeah, so we got a little area here, like a patio area. You take photos and rest. There's a little mermaid looking thing here. Whoa, look at the koi here. Oh my god, they're freaking huge. Wow, this is a huge koi pond. These koi think they're gonna get fed. Look at, they're all here. They look like they're hungry. Another little koi pond. But there's a little arch over there as well. But these are all the freaking kois here. There's a lot. So many of them. Really beautiful. It's really, really peaceful and really beautiful. Nice way to end a day trip out here. All the fish around me. I'm actually on this little pedestal in the middle of nowhere. All around the water. The little pond here. Alright, so we got back here at about 3 o'clock and I ended up giving the guy like about 2.3 million, which is roughly about $90, and that was for 8 hours. Well, ended up being 7, but he was really nice, really easy to work with, and the total was supposed to be 1.7, but we ended up giving him an extra 600k as a tip. And so right now we are getting ready for dinner. I don't know where we're going yet, but we are getting lao bao. So by the time they get down here, which is in another 15 minutes, I should know what the heck we're doing, where we're going to eat dinner. All right, we're here for dinner. It's lao bao talat balu. So we're ordering a couple of combo sets and we're adding some tripes to the order. And I think there's an additional dish that I want. That's a beef dish. Yeah, yeah, mì gắt nướng. Instant noodle. It's a soup. Wow, có bại toàn bộ băng hỏi. All the vegetables are inside. And we got some tripes, some barbecue stuff. We got some vegetables. Yeah, a lot of vegetables here. All goes into the hot pot. Ah, cải nướng à? This is fermented tofu. The grill's here. There's the grill. And there's a sauce for the barbecue. Now we're all set up. Yeah, bye. Yeah, so we got 2 hot pots. Because we got 2 sets. And then we got barbecue. Here's some barbecue beef. And then we have some fries over here. We have some fries here. Okay. There you go. Ngọc bạc diệp này, yeah. Ngọc bạc diệp này con ạ. Ngọc bạc có bị cái thứ nướng dài. À, gù bạc. Yêu chật hùng nè hả, xem gì? Thì quá thôi họ năng được chơi ra chật hùng này. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, quá thôi được kia chơi chật hùng này. Nhàng xí ngồi gõ đi à. Đang ngày quá ai quá cõi á. Yeah, với gù bạc yeah. Ho có mình giá phải bị. Okay, we really killed this everything. There was so much meat. Yeah, liêu rồi không ạ. Chênh xài tay trong cái chênh có bạn, chênh gai bạn đó bao nhiêu rồi. Oh, thế à? Ôi, chỉ có một chỗ quá có bạn nữa. Alright, we made it here for some ice cream. This place here. Avocado ice cream. They got a lot of avocado stuff here for sale. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Thì kìa, ní nàng cay cay, qua cay lại chụp cay, ai chụp cay, dạ mọi. Ní cái ủ thổ lên nè, các bạn ủ thổ lên cay.
kia bùi
từ dưới xa câu quả.
There's tapioca pearls. There's some coconut crisp, and then there's durian. So pretty good. Okay, tớ. Dạ ta đó năng ta khả năng dạ tôi xa dạ ta luôn rồi. Okay. Hey.
Thế nó sao? Lọ lắc à?
Đấy ta hả?
Họ chỉ điều cứ cái điều em mình ra.
Ta hả? Cái sao số mà? Ta là ta ai lấy? Đi go.
Cái nó năng kia.
Làm cái này nó á. Không cái nó á.
Cái nó năng kia mẹ kia nó năng này.
Lão năng xứng nấu cái à mì kìa.
Ôi thôi cao gì vậy? À, ok, nè nè. À, nó chỏ là佢都拿起啊，勁，nó chỏ là佢都係chỏ là佢一啲啊。啊，
Quả là cua à?